The lunar dock hissed with the sound of equalizing pressure. Then a metallic whine that echoed through the sterile white corridors. They stood behind low-power displays, 7 figures draped in velvet and silk, their eyes fixed on the cryogenics pod, a scarred cylinder of carbide, weeping a strange condensation that didn't evaporate. It just pooled there at the floor like liquid mercury, shivering without a breeze. Turned the archipelago into a jagged spine of crystalline. It was a vertical hive, a sprawling labyrinth of translucent silk and fossilized bone that reached into the clouds. The mech division pushed through the Shinjuku district, their iron feet crushing the frozen slurry. The air was a thick cerulean fog that smelled like burning hair, and the only light came from the Rimic biolum pulsing of the slug lords, clinging to the sides of the cocoon tower. The Mac pilots pushed their reactors into the red, the cooling vents screaming as they unleashed torrents of white phosphorus and thermal sidewinders. Starport was a boneyard of shattered dreams, but in the center of hangar 4, the shadows parted to reveal a miracle that felt like a lie, while every other vessel in the yard was choked with sapphire moss and encased in chitinous webbing. The X99 Valkyrie sat on the scorched tarmac in a state of impossible clinical perfection. Its white ceramic hull was blindingly bright, free of a single blue spore or a jagged scratch. The interior of the Valkyrie was a tomb of white leather and cold screens. It was too clean, it felt like sitting inside a tube as she slammed into the pilot's seat. The floor of the plane, the creature's very flesh began to secrete a thick, numbing slime that bound her into the chair. The slime quickly took control of Arasaka's mind and programmed a departure and a flight path to the lunar colony. Fighting a losing battle in the shadows, they were surrounded by insectoid predators. They're moved with a jerky stop-motion horror, their many-jointed limbs clicking against the rusted steel of the city's skeleton. Commander Gomeo didn't wait for orders from the moon. The failure at Hokkaido was measured in the silence that followed. The Valkyrie had breached the upper atmosphere, but it had done so as a flaming torch. Then engines choked in the final approach. Halfway to the lunar tether, the blue-winged char became greedy. Thus, it was siphoning off the oxygen, turning the propellant into solid plasma. The engines began shaking. descending into the frozen wastes of the Russian fire. Vision knew they needed to reach the Baikonur Cosmodrome, the ancient throne of the world where the blue unbid